Pastor of Christian, you are ready. On the side of Muslim, you are ready. But what I mention is, when you come here, make sure that you respect the time. It will be going well with you and us. If you don't respect the time, you'll be always a complainer. Really, we are going to cut you. Because we can't spend the whole day here. We must have a start and we must have an ending. This is what you come here for. It has been announced a few months ago, and everyone has been prepared to try to make it short according to the time that will be given. You have 30 minutes of telling us what you have. You have 10 minutes of debate, 10 minutes of conclusion, which means on each side you have 50 minutes. 1 hour minus 10 minutes. In 50 minutes, you have more to tell us what you know about what you know on Muslim side and on Christian side. I think no one will complain about the time. You are ready, you have been prepared, you know the subject. There is a citing of Quran from Muslim, the prayer will be done by Mr. Rollins, and the citing of Quran will be by Mr. Jafar. Then my friend here will announce the topic of today. Then we will welcome the first group, our brothers, Muslim, to start to tell us what the Quran is about, and we can on with our program. You're welcome to sing for Quran reciting, Mr. Jafar. You're welcome. The door is open. I'm going to invite my friend here to tell us the topic of today and introduce our first speaker.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To our Christian brothers, I say Shalom alaikum. May the peace and blessings of God be with everyone of us. Right, we are here today to deliberate. I personally don't like to use the word debate. I love for us to discuss and understand each other and see where we can mingle together and share our understanding and faith. And that's brought us to the topic of today, which is a vital thing in both faiths. That is Bible and the Quran. Which one is the word of God? On the side of the Muslims, we claim that the Quran is the word of God. And the Christians too, on their own side, too, say the Bible is the word of God. So we want our lecturers or our teachers to tell us which one is more suitable for us to follow, or in which way can we combine together and understand what Allah or God has sent to us. So therefore, I will call on the first speaker, which is going to be from the Muslim side, Sheikh Abdullah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All praises due to Allah, Lord of the universe, the creator, the sustainer, and the controller of the universe. May peace and blessings be to all the prophets, including Isa, Jesus, and Muhammad, the last messenger, and all the prophets. Today we are here in this topic, searching the truth that God revealed to all the messengers. The topic is, which one is from God, Quran or the Bible? I will start in this way, that any divine book or any inspiration claiming that is from God need to produce the miracles and also the qualities that will provide to the people that it is unique and different with other books that have been written through the history. And this we found in the Quran chapter 2, verse 79, that Allah spoke in this, that فَوَيْلٌ لِلَّذِينَ يَكْتُبُونَ الْكِتَابَ بِأَيْدِيهِمْ ثُمَّ يَقُولُونَ هَذَا مِنْ عِندِ اللَّهِ لِيَشْتَرُوا بِهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا فَوَيْلٌ لَهُمْ مِمَّا كَتَبَتْ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَوَيْلٌ لَهُمْ مِمَّا يَكْسِبُونَ. The translation: so woe to those who write the scripture with their hands, then say, this is from God, in order to exchange it for a small price. Woe to them for what their hands have written, and woe to them for what they earn. So this is the warning from Almighty God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Also, when we look to the Bible, we found also the similar warning, Deuteronomy 4, verse 2, that there is the warning for anyone that will fabricate a book and then claim that this book is from God. Deuteronomy 4,
verse 2.
verse 2.
You must neither add anything to what I command you, nor take away anything from it.
Yes.
But keep the commandments of the Lord your God, with which I am charging you.
So here we found that God, in the scriptures, He is secure and He doesn't want anyone to add or diminish anything that God revealed to the messengers. And that is the proof from the Old Testament. And also, we found also in the New Testament the same warning and the same rule sent by God, that we read in Revelation 22, verse 18 to 19.
Revelation 22, verse 18. I warn everyone who hears the words of the prophecy of this book. If anyone adds to them, God will add to that person the plagues described in this book. 19. If anyone takes away from the words of the book of this prophecy, God will take away that person's share in the tree of life and in the holy city, which are described in this book.
So both Quran and the Bible, we found that they are the secure, that no man can add into the word of God. But what makes it to be the word of God? What makes the Bible to be a word of God? And what makes the Quran to be also a word of God? When we look at anything, it has to have the qualities. that it can be compared with something. When you have an original note and a fake note, the original note will have the qualities that will apply to it to be the original. And the fake one also will have the qualities that apply to it to be a fake one. So we found that when we look at the books of God, the scriptures, it has to have the qualities. Number one, no contradiction should be found in the books. No any contradiction. Because the one that is sending these scriptures is only one God. So God cannot contradict himself. So if we found in these books that are contradicting themselves, then it might be that they are words of God, words of people, that contradict idea and the laws of God. Because God himself cannot say today something and tomorrow say something. So this is the quality that when we look into this debate or this issue, we need to look that is there any contradiction in the Quran? Once we found that there are some contradictions in the Quran, then there will be a doubt that would to be revealed from God. If we found in the Bible that there are some contradictions, then we will also have the doubt that this book to be revealed from God. Another quality that we need to check to help ourselves to search the truth, to find the real book, is it has to be the book that revealed from God. It has to be free from any doubt and discrepancy. So it mustn't have any doubt. It must be aware. A message from God. It must be aware. For example, God is all-knowing. Whenever He is revealing in the books, in the scripture, if we found that here God was doubting, He was not sure, then that message cannot be from God. That message can be from a human being who doesn't have the capacity of knowing everything. 3. Among the qualities of the scriptures, we need also to find that the message itself should prove that it is from God. The message itself should prove that it is from God. Number 4, among the qualities of the scriptures that were revealed from God, no one has the right to change anything from the scriptures. No human being has the right, no prophet, no angel has the right to change anything that it was revealed to our prophets and the messengers. And lastly, I can say also that the Holy Book should guide mankind. The Holy Book, the scriptures, should have the message that will guide mankind. Because God revealed, He sent these books to help mankind. If we found ourselves in a situation that we don't have any answer, then we turn towards the scriptures to be guided, to find the guidance from God that He revealed long time to the messages. So, once I spoke about these qualities, let us consider to our Quran. Let us look to the Quran and what Quran has to say about all of these things. Quran itself, it is a miracle that it is existing to our time, up to date. It is a miracle that modern science, they even agree to the miracles that are existing in the Quran. If we look at the language of the Quran itself, it is a quality that we can apply it to be a word of God. Language of Quran, if we look the book that was revealed to Muhammad, being Muhammad a person that cannot write and cannot read and even cannot sign his name, and producing a book that it has the challenge that through 1400 years no one has come to respond to the challenges of the Quran. So through the language of the Quran, when we write the book, and this is what happened, when any author of the book, he write a book, for example, a history of the country, or a history of anything, or maybe it might be a book about food, might be a book about freedom, might be a book about social, internet, etc. But after some decades, after some centuries, people go back to the book and revise it. While they do revise the book after 100 years, while they do change some of the syllabus that they were studied by the people 100 years ago, why they do change? Because as time passes, the people and the society and the community changes. The language itself changes, the society also changes, the behavior and the way how people they deal one another, it becomes everything, it changes. So the book that was studied by the people in Standard 1, for example, long time ago, it cannot suit today because the world has changed. People are using many different devices. So they change to suit the people. But we claiming the language of the Quran still exists. 1400 years ago, it was the same, and it was suiting the people that were living in the desert. People that were not using electricity, people that were not using the cell phones, the devices, people that we can say living a primitive life, but it was suiting them and still it's suiting us. This is this is the book that was revealed from God. God measured it that it will exist remaining to the day of judgment. So that is the language of the Quran. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Almighty God, said in the Quran that قُلْ إِنِ اجْتَمَعَتِ الْجِنُّ وَالْإِنسُ عَلَىٰ أَنْ يَأْتُوا بِمِثْلِهِ لَا يَأْتُوا بِمِثْلِهِ وَلَوْ كَانَ بَعْضُهُمْ لِبَعْضٍ ظَهِيرًا. This is Allah said in Quran 17, verse 88.
Quran 17, verse 88. Say, if all men and jinn gather together to produce the light of this Quran, they could not produce one like it, however much they help one another.
So we see here that the challenge, because the language of it is unique. Allah, He made it such even a person, his mother tongue is Arabic, but he cannot translate the Quran unless he goes to study the Quran. So the Arabs, they speak Darjiyah, they speak Amniya, but once it comes to the Quran, they need to go to the school of Quran. So this was not a book only for Arabs, but it was the word of God. It was the word that when Muhammad recited to them, they don't know the meaning, but they are Arabs, and they asked Muhammad what is the meaning. And Muhammad, he translates to them according what God, Allah, told him that the meaning is this. And also, we see this book, it is the book that Allah Himself, He said He will protect it. Meaning, no one will change anything that is in the Quran. And through the history, the Muslims and non-Muslims all agree that this is the only book that have never changed. This is the only book that man did not change, the Holy Quran. And Allah made it such that He made it easy for the people studying the Quran to memorize the Quran from cover to cover. And there is only one book that is being memorized by millions of people by heart, the book of God. That memorized by heart, because Allah Himself, He said that وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ. That Allah Himself, He made it easy this book to memorize, for the people to memorize. Is there anyone that is willing to memorize? So the book of Quran never changed, never added, and also easy to be memorized. In quick, these are the challenges. These are the challenges that Quran itself challenged the world, challenged all superpowers, challenged all intelligence, challenged even all people studying science, the modern science, challenged them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said in Quran 2, verse 2.
Quran 2 verse 2.
Yes.
This is the book. There is no doubt in it. It is a guide for those who are mindful of God.
So this is the chapter that once you open the first page of Quran, you will find it. And Allah Himself, He put this verse in the beginning, so that whenever you read it, you have this confidence that in it there is no doubt. This is the book that in it there is nothing to doubt. And through the history, through all intelligent people, they have not yet found any doubt in the Quran. Allah also, He made a challenge in the Quran to the people that produce a similar Quran, because we see that other revolutions, other books, people produce. There are different books, more books that have been produced compared to the origin. But the challenge of Quran, that if there is anyone that is more wiser to produce a similar Quran, then he is welcome. Not in the history even one that stood up and challenged to produce the similar Quran. And this is coming in the Quran 17 verse 88 that it was read in the beginning, that we don't ask the brother to read again. Also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran, He challenged that if there is anyone that is more wiser to produce, if they can fail to produce the Quran, then now they can produce even a chapter, not even one in the history, that produced a chapter similar to the chapters that are in the Quran. And even Allah made it less, that if there is anyone that is more wiser, more intelligent, to produce even 10 verses similar to the verses that are in the Quran, not even one. This is Allah is saying in Surah Hud, the chapter 11, verse 13. Due to the time, we not asking the brother to read. But this is the verse that Allah challenged, that if there is anyone that is wiser, then produce 10 verses only, compared to the similar ones that are in the Quran. And also, the Quran also made a challenge that find any contradiction in the Quran. And this is, I can ask the brother to read. This is Quran chapter 4, verse 82.
Chapter 4, verse 82. Do they not honor on the Quran? If it had been from anyone other than God, they would have found much inconsistency in it.
This is the Quran challenge. If it was not from God, then they would find more contradiction, more differences in the Quran. So a book claiming that is from God, it has to have that challenge, that in it there is no contradiction. In it there is no doubt. In it there is a guidance to mankind. So Quran made it clear. Quran made it clear that in the Quran there is no any doubt. And this is the Quran that revealed from God, that Allah, He revealed the Quran through the angel Gabriel. Because we Muslims, we believe that in it, the revelation, it is Muhammad was inspired, and it was a revelation from God, verbal. Because the Christians, they believe that the Bible, it is the inspiration that the prophet says, and the others, they were inspired to write something, but not verbal. Inspired to write something not verbal, it means they were not writing exactly the way that it was taught to them, but can be inspired to write a story about the crocodile, to write a story about an elephant, to write a story about an elephant without being given what to write. Then the person can just start writing. So Quran is not like that. When Allah said, "Qul huwallahu ahad," say Allah is one. Muhammad, he started with say, because that say is what Allah said, what God said. Qul huwallahu ahad. He don't say Allah said Qul huwallahu ahad. Then he say Allah said. I must say Allah is one. The message is say Allah is one. Muhammad, when he delivered the message, he said, "All you people," Allah said, "say Allah is one." That is the honest of Muhammad. He don't say, Allah said, "Say Allah is one." Then he don't say to the people, "All you people," Allah said, "I must say that He is one." That now changes the origin that Allah Himself He revealed to them, to our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So this is what Quran has to say and what Quran has to challenge the people. If there is anything that, if there is anyone that can challenge what Quran said, then he is welcome, and we will leave the stage to other people also, because the time is to be shared.
Now we've heard from our Sheikh Abdul Wahid. He has told us the side of the Quran, and we now call on the speaker from the Christian, Pastor George, to tell us his own version of the story.
Last time I was saying that having problem to speak proper English, so I can ask you guys to allow me to speak French. But it will take time, but anyway, we want the message to pass. Nous a donné l'occasion de parler sur la Bible.
We are given the opportunity to talk about the Bible.
C'est un grand sujet, on ne peut pas le terminer dans 30 minutes.
It's a huge subject we cannot finish in 30 minutes.
Mais je vais pouvoir me résumer.
But I will try to sum.
Nous allons essayer de comprendre d'abord qu'est-ce que c'est que la Bible.
First of all, we need to understand what is the Bible.
Qui a écrit la Bible?
Who has written the Bible?
Quelles sont les langues qui sont utilisées dans la Bible?
What languages that are used in the Bible?
comment s'est fait la canonisation dans la Bible. Et puis, on va aussi parler de la division de la Bible.
And we'll talk how the Bible is divided.
Et enfin, nous allons parler de la compréhension de la Bible.
Lastly, we'll talk about the comprehension of the Bible.
Le mot Bible,
The word Bible
vient du grec
comes from Greek,
ta biblia,
ta biblia,
qui signifie les livres.
which means a book.
Mais dans la Bible elle-même,
But it's in the Bible itself.
on ne parle que de livres, livres, livres.
They only talk about book.
Si vous lisez dans Josué chapitre 1 verset 8,
If you read in Joshua chapter 1 verse 8,
vous pouvez nous lire en anglais,
whoever has it can read
en English,
in the English. Yes.
Joshua
chapter 1 verse 8.
8.
Joshua 1 chapter 8. Joshua 1 verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of your mouth. You shall meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to act in accordance with all that is written in it. For then you shall make your way prosperous, and then you shall be successful.
Donc dans la Bible elle-même, on parle que this book of the law, c'est le livre de la loi.
It's a book of the law.
Que ce livre ne se éloigne pas de ta bouche.
It cannot be depart from
Il
you.
faudra le méditer jour et nuit
You have to meditate on it day and night,
pour avoir le succès dans tes entreprises.
so that you can succeed in whatever you do.
Alors, qui a écrit ce livre?
So who has written this book?
C'est Dieu lui-même.
It's God himself.
Quand vous lisez Exode chapitre 31,
If you read in Exodus chapter 31,
Exodus 31,
verset 18,
verse 18,
31 verse 18. When God finished speaking to Moses on Mount Sinai, he gave him the two tablets of the covenant, tablets of stone written with the finger of gold.
vous comprenez que Dieu a donné à Moïse deux tables.
you understand that two tablets were given to Moses,
Dieu a écrit avec sa propre main.
on which God wrote himself with his own fingers.
Deuxièmement,
Secondly,
ceux qui ont écrit la Bible, comme je dis que c'est Dieu,
as I said, it's God that has written the
c'est
Bible.
toujours Dieu qui a écrit à travers les hommes inspirés.
It's still God that has written through the inspired people.
Il demandait aux hommes d'écrire.
He has asked people to write.
Je prends des exemples, l'exemple de Daniel,
I will give you an example of Daniel.
le livre de Daniel chapitre 12 verset 4.
Daniel chapter 12 verse 4.
Daniel chapter
12 verse 4.
But you, Daniel, keep the word secret and the book sealed until the time of the end.
Dieu a demandé à Daniel d'écrire dans le livre
God has asked Daniel to write in the
toutes ces
book
choses et les garder secrètement.
and keep them secretly.
Je ne peux pas continuer à donner beaucoup de passages, même quand vous lisez Révélation chapitre 1 verset 11.
Even if you read Revelation chapter 1 verse 11,
Revelation 1,
11.
okay, saying, write in a book what you see and send messages to Ephesus, to Smyrna, to Pergamum, to Thyatira, to Sardis, to Philadelphia, and to Laodicea.
Très désolé. Voilà, tous ceux qui ont écrit,
You can see those who have
ils ont
written,
écrit sur la recommandation de Dieu lui-même.
they were recommended by God himself.
Écrit et garde.
It said, write and keep, write and keep.
On voit qu'il y a plusieurs lettres,
You can see there are so many books,
plusieurs livres
so many books,
qui constituent un seul livre.
which make one book.
Donc, Dieu écrit, il a demandé aux gens inspirés d'écrire.
God has written himself, that he has asked inspired people to write as well.
Je passe à un autre point, c'est la langue de la Bible.
I'll go to another point, which is the language used in the Bible.
La Bible est écrite en trois langues.
The Bible is written in 3 languages.
L'araméen,
It's Aramean,
l'hébreu
Hebrew,
et le grec.
and the Greek.
Pourquoi?
Why?
Abraham est sorti de Ur de Chaldée à Babylone.
Abraham came from the Chaldea from Babylon.
Comme il était de la tribu de Héber,
As he was from the the tribe of Eva.
Il parlait hébreu.
He was speaking Hebrew.
C'est ainsi que toute la première partie de la Bible
That's why the first portion of the Bible
est écrite en hébreu.
is written in Hebrew.
Jusqu'au moment où Moïse et les enfants sont sortis en Égypte en 1450,
Up to a point the Israelites came from Egypt.
toute cette part c'est écrit en hébreu.
That part also is written in Hebrew.
Arrivé à Canaan,
Arriving in Canaan,
les enfants d'Israël sont partis en déportation à Babylone.
the children of Israel were deported in Babylon,
Là où on parle l'araméen.
where Aramaic is spoken.
C'est ainsi que les prophètes qui ont écrit pendant cette période,
That's what the prophet who had written around this period.
de 701 à 588,
From 7:1 to 5:48,
ils ont écrit en araméen.
they would read the Bible in Aramaic.
La langue qu'ils ont trouvée dans le pays où se trouvaient de déportation.
It is the language found where they were deported.
Lorsque le monde était dirigé par l'empire grec,
And when the world was guided by a Greek empire
de 333 à 63 avant Jésus-Christ,
before Jesus Christ,
toute cette partie de la Bible est écrite en grec,
the whole period is written in the Greek.
puisque le grec a imposé sa langue.
Because the Greek imposed the language in the world.
C'est ainsi que vous voyez que la Bible est écrite en beaucoup de langues. Et
That's why you say the Bible is written in
le
the
Nouveau
language.
Testament est écrit entièrement en grec.
And the New Testament is wholly written in the Greek.
Ça, c'est ce qui concerne la langue.
That's what concern about the
Il y a un
languages.
point maintenant de difficulté que nous avons trouvé dans la Bible.
And there's one difficulty we find in the Bible.
Après la mort de tous les apôtres,
After the death of all the apostles,
comme l'Empire romain dirigeait le monde,
as the world was run by the Empire of Rome,
ils ont pris en otage
they've taken hostage
l'Église.
the church.
En 340,
In 340,
l'empereur Constantin a créé ce qu'on appelle l'Église universelle catholique.
the Emperor Constantine created the church called the Catholic Church.
Et en 350 après Jésus-Christ,
And 350 after Jesus
il y
Christ,
avait un concile qu'on appelle le concile de Nicée.
and there was a council called the Council of Nicaea.
C'est là où ils ont pris toutes les grandes décisions.
It's where they made all huge decisions,
La création de l'Église.
the creation of the church.
Et puis même, ils ont créé une Bible
And they have also created a Bible,
qu'on appelle le Codex latin.
which is written Codex in Latin.
Et la Bible était écrite en latin.
And therefore the Bible was written in
À
Latin.
partir de 500 après Jésus-Christ,
From 500 after Jesus
la
Christ,
Bible a été traduite en plusieurs langues.
then the Bible was translated in so many
Mais
languages.
à partir de 600 après Jésus-Christ,
But from 600 after Jesus Christ,
Rome a interdit les manuscrits de toutes des Bibles dans toutes les autres langues.
the Rome has forbidden the Bible to be written in
Seulement la
languages.
tradition qu'on appelait Vulgate en latin.
Only one tradition is from the language Vulgate in Latin.
C'est ainsi qu'ils ont commencé à modifier certains textes de la Bible.
Subsequently, they start modifying some scriptures from the
Il y
Bible.
a des hommes qui se sont levés,
There are people who stood
qui
up,
ont fait des efforts
who have made the effort
pour que la Bible soit écrite dans d'autres langues.
so that the Bible could be written in another
Afin
language,
que les hommes de Dieu puissent comprendre le texte selon leur propre langue.
so that the men of God could understand the scriptures in their own languages.
Et ce n'était pas facile.
And then it wasn't
Il
easy.
y en a qui sont morts pour
There are
cela.
people who were killed for that.
John Wycliffe
John Wycliffe
il avait des manuscrits
had a manuscript in English.
Il a essayé de les exposer,
He tried to expose the
mais il a eu des
manuscripts.
problèmes.
He had problems.
Lorsqu'il est mort,
When after he was dead,
44 ans après sa mort,
44 years after his death,
ses os ont été déterrés,
his bones were unearthed,
broyés
broken,
et jetés dans la rivière.
crushed and thrown into the river.
Après lui,
After him,
John Huss
John Huss,
a suivi la ligne
he followed
John
John
Wycliffe.
Wycliffe or John Wycliffe
avec le manuscrit en anglais.
with a script in
Il
English.
a été brûlé vif,
He was burnt alive.
mais avant sa mort,
And before his
il
death,
a dit 100 ans après moi,
he said 100 years after me,
Dieu va susciter quelqu'un d'autre
a God will bring another person
pour parler de la Bible.
to talk about the
Et
Bible.
personne ne pourra l'intercaler.
And nobody can stop the person.
Il est mort en 415.
He died in 415
En 1500 du siècle,
in
1517,
517,
Martin Luther
Martin Luther King
s'est réveillé.
came up.
Il a placé 95 thèses à la porte du temple
He put 950 theses
pour
on
démontrer les
the door
méfaits de l'Église catholique romaine.
to demonstrate the wrongdoings
Le
of the
fait de
Catholic
prier
Church,
Marie,
the effect of
prier les
prayer,
statues,
the statue,
cacher la Bible,
keep the Bible,
et personne ne lui a fait de mal.
and nobody
Et
did
de
wrong.
là, vous voyez, nous avons eu la chance d'avoir les Bibles dans plusieurs langues.
Then we were lucky to have the Bible in the language and the comprehension of the scripture.
La première chose
The first thing
est que le texte de la Bible doit d'abord être compris.
the scripture needs to be understood first.
Puisque si on n'a pas compris,
Because if you do not understand the
on ne
scripture,
peut pas pratiquer.
you cannot practice what you have read.
Parce que nous avons dit que ce livre ne doit pas s'éloigner de ta bouche.
We say that this cannot be a word
Tu
from
dois le méditer jour et nuit.
you have to meditate
Comment tu peux
it day
méditer
and night.
dans une langue que tu ne connais pas?
How can you meditate something that you don't understand the language?
C'est ainsi qu'à Thessalonique, si vous lisez Actes des Apôtres,
If you read Acts,
on dit que les gens qui étaient à Thessalonique, je ne peux pas tout comprendre,
I don't want us to read
ils avaient des sentiments nobles.
Those people have noble feeling
Ils vérifiaient
because they were verifying.
les Écritures pour voir ce qu'on leur disait là était écrit.
They were verifying to find out where the words were, the taught them was really in the
Vous ne
Bible.
pouvez pas vérifier quelque chose qui n'est pas dans votre langue.
They could not verify something that is not in their
C'est
language.
pourquoi la Bible est traduite dans plusieurs langues.
That's why the Bible is interpreted in so many languages.
Sans beaucoup de facilité.
Now, you don't need a lot of
Je passe à un aspect qui est le dernier.
I will go to the last aspect.
C'est la compréhension de la Bible.
It's the comprehension of the
Comment
Bible.
comprendre la Bible?
How do you have to understand the Bible?
Comme nous avons dit que c'est un texte qui est écrit par Dieu.
As we said that these are the scriptures written by God.
Or, Dieu est esprit.
While God is a spirit,
Si nous lisons la Bible,
if we read the Bible,
comment comprendre cette portée-là de Dieu?
how do we understand the thought of our God?
Si vous lisez, là on peut lire
We can read
2 Pierre,
2 Peter
chapitre 1,
chapter 1
versets 20 et 21.
from 20 to 21.
First of all, you must understand this, that no prophecy of scripture is a matter of one's own interpretation. 21. Because no prophecy ever came by human will, but men and women moved by the Holy Spirit spoke from God.
Voyez qu'aucune prophétie n'est venue d'un homme.
You can understand that no prophecy came from
Toutes
a
les
human being.
prophéties viennent de Dieu.
All the prophecies come
C'est
from
la
God.
volonté de Dieu.
It with God's
Mais
will.
là, si vous lisez,
So now when you read,
comment allez-vous comprendre?
how will you understand?
Selon Dieu ou bien selon l'homme?
Is it according to man or according to God?
Puisque l'homme est dans la confusion.
Because mankind is in
Nous
confusion.
devons comprendre la Bible selon la volonté, selon la sagesse de Dieu.
We have to understand therefore the Bible according to God's
C'est ce que
wisdom.
nous appelons la révélation.
And this is what we call revelation.
1 Corinthiens chapitre 1,
1 Corinthians chapter 1,
de 20 à 24.
1 Corinthians.
Chapter 20. Where is the one who is wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the debater of this age? Has not God made foolish the wisdom of the world? 21. For since in the wisdom of God, the world did not know God through wisdom, God decided, through the foolishness of our proclamation, to save those who believe. 22. For Jews demand signs.
Vous comprenez que
You understand therefore?
nous devons, le monde avec sa sagesse
The world with its wisdom
n'a pas compris Dieu dans la sagesse de Dieu.
hasn't understood God in His wisdom.
Donc quand nous lisons les Écritures,
So when we read the scriptures,
nous devons les comprendre dans la sagesse de Dieu.
we have to understand the scripture according to God's wisdom.
Puisque la Bible dit que la lettre tue,
Because the Bible says the scripture kills,
mais l'esprit vivifie.
that the spirit to give you
Vous
life.
lisez,
You read,
au commencement Dieu créait le ciel et la
in
terre.
the beginning God created earth and
C'est ce qui est
heaven. It's what's it's written.
Où est la révélation?
Where is the revelation?
Montrez-moi la terre,
Show me the
montrez-moi le ciel.
show me the heaven.
Si vous allez à l'école, on va montrer que c'est ça le ciel.
Because when you go to
C'est ça
show
la
the
terre.
this is the heaven, this is the
Quand
earth.
Dieu parle de la terre,
But when God talks about heaven, what is He talking about?
quand Dieu parle des cieux,
When God talks about heaven, what is He talking
en
about?
fait, la Bible demande la révélation.
The Bible needs to ask for
Je
revelation.
termine avec Psaume 119,
I will finish with Psalm 119,
130.
130,
Psaume chapitre 119, verset 130.
verse 130.
The unfolding of your words gives light.
La révélation de Dieu donne la vie.
The revelation of God gives you life.
It imparts understanding to the simple.
S'il n'y a pas de révélation, il n'y a pas de vie.
If there is no revelation, there is no
Donc,
life.
on ne peut pas lire la Bible noir sur blanc.
You cannot read the Bible black and white and understand
Il
God.
faut être révélé.
You need the revelation.
La Bible n'est pas un livre d'histoire.
The Bible is not a history book.
Elle n'est pas un livre de géographie.
It's not a geography
Ce
book.
n'est pas un livre de science.
It's not science
C'est
book.
un livre qui provient de Dieu.
It's a book from
Que Dieu
God.
a écrit pour son peuple.
God is written for
Le
his
peuple
people.
qu'il aime.
The people that he
Il
loves.
faut les lire
You have to
et
read
le
it
comprendre selon la révélation.
and understand it according
Selon
to
la
the
sagesse de Dieu.
according to
Et
God's
le
wisdom.
pratiquer selon la sagesse de
And
Dieu.
do that according to
C'est d'abord
God's
que vous aurez la vie éternelle.
Therefore, you have
Au
everlasting
nom de
life.
Jésus-Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, our first part of the debate have gone well. We have heard from Muslim, we have heard from Christian. Before we go to the debate, I would like to remind our speakers about the theme of today. What we are talking about is between the Bible and the Quran, which one is the word of God? Between the Bible and Quran, which one is the word of God? We heard what Muslims said, and we heard what Christians said. We are now going to debate, and you are welcome, Muslim. You have your 10 minutes of debate. Welcome.
Thank you very much. As I was standing here, you heard me how Quran challenged everyone, and I'm sure the pastor or the bishop that was here, he heard me about the challenges of the Quran, and he made it clear, the pastor, how the Bible was written, and also the comprehensive of the Bible. Says to understand the Bible you need the revelation, you need the wisdom of God. But now, this Bible, we Muslims, we found hard to believe that it's from God. Because the Christians, they will tell you that in the Bible, the Old Testament, 5 books are authentic. The books, as the pastor was saying, Exodus 31, the tablets that was given to Moses. Those 5 books are, in the Christianity, are the authentic one. Meaning, God, He gave the books to Moses, and Moses wrote them down. So no doubt about that. We can have a doubt in other books. We can find, but on these books are authentic ones. The Christians, we take it. We say, okay. But in these books, we find 700 times that the words are not from God. The words are not even from Moses. Someone is reporting the incidents that were happening between God and Moses. Who is that man? Who is that person? The beer! 700 times. And God said to Moses, and Moses answered God. And Moses asked God. God responded Moses, who is now giving us the story, who is now giving us the news. If it was from God, if these 5 authentic books were from God, it's supposed to be, I said to Moses, and Moses said to me, and Moses went there, and I called Moses. Moses, he prayed to me. But who is this 3rd person reporter? And so amazing, in the last book, that the pastor challenged that these were the tablet given to Moses in Exodus 31. He read that,
a last book itself, the book that was revealed to Moses, it gives us more doubt. Deuteronomy 34, start from verse 5. Hear what the Bible says. Now these words were written by Moses. These words that he wants to read, it was written by Moses. How he write these words? Read now.
34 verse 5. Then Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab at the Lord's command.
So Moses is writing about his death.
6.
Died.
6. He was buried in a valley in the land of Moab.
Moses, he was buried. Now Moses himself is writing this. Continue. How can it be that Moses is writing his death and is writing about his body, and even more that the people, the Israel, they were mourning his death for 30 days if he continue reading? How can Moses write this? In the grave, when he was already dead, how can it be the authentic to be claimed that these 5 books are authentic from God? How Moses wrote those books? How Moses wrote these last words if they are claimed that from God? We're looking also into the New Testament. The same things are happening also. We found that the pastor said these people, they were inspired to write the words of God. But not like that. Because Luke himself, he says that I wrote my book not because I was inspired. We can read Luke chapter 1, verse 2 to 3.
Luke 1 verse 2. Just as they were handed on to us by those who from the beginning were eyewitnesses and servants of the word.
So Matthew, Mark, they were eyewitnesses that they saw Jesus, they saw the miracles, and they were writing.
3. I too decided.
He decided.
After investigating everything carefully from the very first, to write an orderly account for you, most excellent Theophilus.
So now he is claiming that because he is educated and he will write, he will produce the words of God in an orderly manner, that Mark is jumping here and there, Matthew is jumping here and there. But he is not claiming that he was inspired by God. But because he was educated, and he claimed also that Matthew, they were eyewitnesses, but he was not eyewitness. But because he was educated, he got the power to write the book, and he can claim that this book is from God. And the Christians, they can accept it. We Muslims, we don't accept it. Now, even these authors of the Bible, we found them also that they didn't know if it was from God. God himself also, he didn't know what exactly the doubt that I said in the beginning. When we read the same Luke that he challenged that his writing, it will be all in order, the same Luke, we found him that he had the doubt from the message that it was revealed to him. Luke 3, verse 23.
Luke 3,
verse 23.
Verse 23. Jesus was about 30 years old when he began his work.
Why was about?
He was the son, as was taught.
Okay. Why Jesus was about 30 years when he started his ministry? Why about? About it gives that Luke, or that God that he was revealing, inspiring Luke, he was doubting. That's why he used Jesus, he was about. Because if that God was sure, he could say Jesus was 30 years when he started his ministry. So, this all the authors of the book, they even giving the testimony that whatever they wrote in their books, they are authentic. When we read in John 21, verse 24, we found that they are claiming that whatever is in it is from God, testifying themselves. John 21, verse 24.
John 21:24. This is the disciple who is testifying to these things.
So he's testifying himself.
And we know that his testimony is true.
Who gave him the authority to guarantee that the testimony, the message, it is true from God? Who gave him the right to say that this all whatever contained in this book, it is true from God? We don't take it from that. We take it from the authority that Allah is revealed himself, and he says in the beginning, there is no doubt whatever is in the Quran. And we believe in the time of Jesus, there was only one Matthew. Only one Matthew. That Matthew, and the Christians, they believe that it was only one Matthew. That he was writing, eyewitness, he saw Jesus and he was writing. But this Matthew, he don't know about how to put it in a grammatic way when he is writing his book. We read in Matthew 9, verse 9.
What?
Matthew 9.
Matthew 9, verse 9. As Jesus was walking along, he saw a man called Matthew.
So now Matthew is the Matthew. As Jesus was walking, and he saw a man named Matthew. How can he report about himself and say that he saw Matthew, not he saw me? And then he said to me, follow me. But all the time he said to him, Takbir! And other things that this is not inspired by God, the Bible. We see also that Paul himself, he made a clear that the laws he was making himself. Galatians 5 verse 2, and maybe I'll end with that.
Galatians
5 verse 2.
Which Galatians 1?
Galatians.
Okay, Galatians
5 verse 2.
Listen, I Paul.
Stop there. Listen what?
Listen, I Paul.
Who is telling us?
Paul. I'm telling you that.
Yes.
If you let yourself be circumcised.
I'm telling you that I Paul. Is that God?
No.
It's clear indication that that message is coming from God. What is coming from God?